this video, I will show you how I reached to 2200 on Lichess. I will show you about my last game. To 2200 on Lichess. Not chess.com, but it's in Lichess. So let's go to the game. This opponent play as white b6, play e4, I play c5, so 16 defense, d4. The smaller gambit, I take the pawn. So, and now they play. now I play the Smith moral gambit with the move c3. I did not accept that. If I accept that, and the game will follow like that, and have to play e6 to stop the bishop, and now I develop the pieces. But I think it's kind of my opponent can develop the pieces quickly. The queen go here, hit this guy, and this not easy for me to play. That's why I play knight c6 and did not accept the gambit. He take the pawn, and now I play e6. Try to trying to prevent him from playing d5. He still played. He played knight c3 first. To putting pressure on the d5 square. I put my knight here, which is a mistake in the opening, and he played e5. I think the best move here in this position is to play d5 is the best move here. But my opponent play like that, so I jump my knight here. So in some kind of illogic way, I think this move is smart because it's take my pawn structure is double, and he have a full pawn structure in the center of the board. But to calculate deeper, to have this pawn is as your priorities, and this pawn can help you to counterplay with the move d6 on the pawn or d5. So that's why I did play knight d5. He take, I take. He play knight f3, I immediately play d6. With my idea that I said, I want to counterplay on the e5 square. So that's why I play knight here, make my pawn double, but I have the chance to counterplay on e5. With a bishop support on the f square. So play bishop e2, I take the pawn, and he take back, and I play bishop g4, putting pressure on the knight and the queen here. He castle, and I play bishop c5, develop my bishop. Now he play a3, I slide my bishop in, and here he play he play a really tricky move in this position, and it is e6. This move is really tricky. Because look at how the game starts. I take the pawn, look like I'm winning a pawn, but no. Knight g5 is a move that's really strong move. This move is really strong. Knight g5, because now if I take the pawn, I take the bishop, you can take back, and now the queen and the knight attack my weak pawn on e6, and no one can protect it. If I castle and the knight take, it's a fork, and either my bishop is also under attack. So that move is really strong. And at this point, I found the only move for black in the position in this game. Is this move kind of weird because of this idea, and it is bishop to f7. Allow the knight to take on f7, and I take back with the king. And it's actually happened in the game. Knight take f7 and king take h7, and bishop h5 is the inaccuracy move. Because now I have g6 attack the bishop. If the queen here, I just slide my queen here, and nothing can attack me. My king is safe. My king is safe, and nothing can attack me. The bishop go out, putting pressure on the pawn here. So now I really want to put my king into the d7 square, but I'm really scared about something like put pressure like rook comes in. So I play rook e8 first. Here I bishop to s6, control the dark square on my kings. So I move my king to g8, castle, your DIY castle, just like that. So move my king to g8, and now he play rook to c1, attack the bishop and control the half open file. So now the bishop on the s6 is really strong. So if I move here, it's still okay, but this doesn't make sense too much because I don't have I don't have any winning chances because I don't cannot play here because like that I can push a pawn immediately to achieve on this open file. So this here did not make sense. So this here hang a pawn. This here is still okay, but I don't like it. So I want to trade because I'm winning a pawn here. I want to trade the pieces. So I go here, offer the trade, and it play queen to d2, which is a mistake because now I can trade and then go for queen f6. Now I'm taking the pawn here, and my queen, I bring my queen into the king side to defend my king. Make sure that I did not blunder anything. Rook f to d1, rook f to e1, putting pressure on the pawn on e6. And now I play a mistake, knight e5. This is a mistake because my opponent immediately took the advantage on this move with playing rook to c7. The great move here, and it trying to take the pawn on a7. This is really hard. So now I still fight. The only winning or only move for black here in this position is to play knight to f7, retreat the knight and attack the queen, block this rank. So why this will be important? Because if I play this move, and I mean my queen is overloaded because he have to protect the knight, have to protect this, and he can trade and now take the knight, and I lost material, right? So this is only moves as knight to f7, attack the queen is the only move. So he played queen to d2. I don't think this would make sense. I think queen here is better. Queen e3 is fully better. Attack this one, attack this one. So I don't know why he plays the bad move queen to d2. This move doesn't make sense. This did not do anything. So now I play try attack the bishop. So I don't want the bishop to aim for my pawn here. So my pieces have to stay at home to protect the pawn on e6. So that's why I play h5, attack the bishop, so that my pieces can move free. Bishop to d1, and now I play knight to d6. Centralizing my knight and make this active. The bishop to b3. At this point, if I was hurry up and then I play knight e4, and this is a mistake because knight e4. At this point in the game, I calculated knight e4. I think it's a blunder, but it's still only a mistake. But I think if I play knight e5, sorry, knight e4, it's actually is a blunder because in this game at this point I was calculated about this move, and he could sacrifice the rook and then slide the queen to the d7 square, and it's really hard for me to protect the a7 square. So if I let his queen choose the a7 square, and this could be a draw like that. So at this point, I did not go for knight e4. Instead of that, I play the best move, rook a to d8. So now knight e4 is the priority I can play because it is take, and the queen no longer reaching the d7 square. So that's why I play the best move, rook to d8, defending this square. So that's why if I play here, he cannot sacrifice the rook. And now he played queen to s6. The position repeat again. I don't have anything to defend. I can play knight here. Now f5 also the moves that I consider about. Now f5 look like I hang these pieces, but no. Play here, I play here, and now queen cannot go to s6. And the queen is stay here forever. But my knight is still have to stay here forever and escape out this move. So that's why I did not play knight f5. Instead of that, I play knight to f7, attack the queen, and repeat the position again. The queen move, I move my knight. And now he can still play like that, and the game ends quick and draw. But instead of playing queen to s6, my opponent did a mistake. No, sorry, it's a blunder in this position. Because he hung a fork, playing rook to c3. His idea was playing here, but he hung the move knight e4. It's a fork. And now this game really over here. She sacrificed the rook. It's half to play. I take it, and the queen side to h8, trying to make some progress to attack me. I play queen d7, g7 offer the trade. He did like it and play queen f4. And now I did the mistake. So now I think I have to protect the f4 square. So pawn on f4. So I slide my so I slide my queen to d4. But this is a mistake because it allows my opponent to play rook to c4, what I actually think in the game. But I mean, I think this move, and I think about this, but I don't think it's work. Oh, just check and wow, okay. So I miss that. I think about this, but I miss this cover check, okay. So, but luckily my opponent did not see the move rook to c4. Instead of that, to play rook g3, putting pressure on my pawn on g6. Now, how many ways does I have to defend the pawn on g6? Firstly, I have this move, but this move hang the pawn on e4. So, secondly, I have this move, but this move allow queen to f7 check. But this is still okay. I can block with the queen to g7 and protect the pawn on b7. And this move is not really good because it's left square, so my rook is lying to counterplay. But I found the best move here is to play king g7, preventing the queen from going, and it's easy to play. And now we play queen g5, which is the double attack my weak pawn on the g6, and threatening to take the pawn on s5. Because taking I cannot take back because of the pin. So now I found only one more time. I found the only good move here is to play queen to f6, defend the pawn on g6 and allow queen h5. But queen h5, and now I got rook to d2. I lost the pawn, but I counterplay on the f2 square. As it's really hard to defend this move. And this push f3 is with a mistake. I take on f3, and now another mistake is to take with the rook. And now I take the queen and we resign. Because if we take like that, and I'm fully winning here with a rook, I win fully a rook and I win an exchange. So it's really easy for me to win the game. So this game is the last game for me to reach 2200 on Lichess. So if you guys like my videos, please follow me, like and subscribe to my channel, and I will show you all my tips, all my thinking, all my strategy and tactic into the game, and help you guys to improve at chess. So goodbye and see you in the next video. Pew!